Have you ever had that sinking feeling? The one that comes late at night when the room is quiet and your mind starts counting everything you forgot? The message you meant to send, the bill you meant to pay, the strength you meant to build. That little fear can knock softly at the door and still leave you heart shaking. There is an old story about 10 young women waiting for a wedding. Not a rush wedding, not a noisy city wedding, but the kind where everyone waits under the evening sky, listening for the footstep on the path. They carried lamps because night comes kindly to some people and suddenly to others. Five of them were wise. They did not only carry a lamp, they carried oil too, quietly. No trumpets, no boasting, just a small extra measure of care. Because the wise know this, the real test is often not the bright beginning, but the long middle when the sun has gone and the waiting stretches out. The other five were not wicked. That is the painful part. They were simply not thinking ahead. Their lamp looked fine at first. Good enough, they thought. Later, they said, we will fix it later. But later has a way of arriving with a long shadow and no mercy for empty hands. But the bridegroom did not come right away. Of course, he did not. Many things in life arrive later than we expect. The interview, the apology, the hard conversation, the diagnosis, the answer to prayer. While the night grew deeper, all 10 began to feel the same tiredness on their shoulders. At last, sleep touched them all, not because they were careless people only, but because waiting itself can make the body heavy. In the dark hours, even brave hearts blink, even wise minds get sleepy. The difference is not that some never grow tired. The difference is what they prepared before the yawn came. Then, suddenly, the cry went up in the night. He is coming, not loud like a battle, not cruel like a storm, just enough to wake every heart at once. And that is how some moments enter a life. No warning that helps, no time to pretend, only the truth standing at the gate. The wise woman rose first. The alarms cut again in the dark. Small but sure. They did not panic. They did not curse the night. They simply had what they had tended. A little oil becomes a great gift when the path is dark and the heart is trembling. The others fumbled in the dark. Their lamps were almost empty. Suddenly, they remembered what they had ignored. They went to borrow what could not be borrowed in time. What is the hard lesson? Some things can be shared easily, but courage, practice, forgiveness, and steady habits must be gathered before the night asks for them. By the time they returned, the door had closed, not because the house was mean, but because the feast had already begun. The wedding moved forward while they were still chasing what should have been ready in their own hands. And there, in the hush after the door, the truth felt heavier than sleep. This is not only a story about a wedding, it is a story about the small things that keep a person standing when life darkens. A habit of prayer, a rested mind, honest apology, a little savings, a kept promise, a heart that has learned how to return to peace when fear starts talking too loudly. So, the wise ones were not simply lucky, they were faithful in the small hour. They tended the light before the darkness asked for it. And that is wise living. Not pretending trouble will never come, but building a steady inner room before the storm knocks at the gate. There is no shame in being human. Everyone gets tired. Everyone forgets sometimes. But do not let your soul live empty for too long. Keep one small lamp ready. Keep one honest conversation ready. Keep one prayer, one apology, one brave next step ready. Fear loves an empty hand. So, remember this, keep one small light ready for the night, A little oil in the right hour can save a heart from panic in the dark. And a person who tends courage early does not greet fear with empty hands.